Watch that wire. I assume you didn't want to open up the gate, right? We're down at the land, checking things out. Haven't been down here in a few months. Well, it looks like we got another tree down. Have to bring the chainsaw next time. Well, that creek's flowing good, all that rain we got.
Yeah,
Doesn't look like anything went on since the last time we was here. Door's still shut on the cabin. We need to put something over that front door. Okay, we're going to pull this SD card and see what we caught on this camera over the past 4 months or however long it's been. Everything dry. We just put the SD card back in the camera. We took it out to the car and checked it, and we didn't find any pictures of trespassers or anything like that. Just a bunch of deer. Yeah, I know. It's nothing really holding it shut anyway. So, when we looked at that map, where does that land look like it starts right here around by this logging path?
I think so.
So our neighbor down here, our next door neighbor, is talking about selling off some of her land in the back, and we're not sure where it starts at. Right here is the logging path. This is our land, and it goes back pretty far, but it pretty much ends to the right side of that logging path, and then it goes over to her yard, which is over there. And she's talking about selling 4 acres of it, and if she does, we are going to purchase it. Did you want to walk back here on this logging path a bit so we can see what that land looks like? Because it should be everything on the right side of this creek all the way back. Starts at that creek that's spilling down into here.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. Either way, if it doesn't, it starts on up here. But we know that's all hills. So let's go on down. It'll be everything on the right side of the creek. We don't have to go all the way back. We'll just go back here a little ways. Too many trees down. So it should be everything on the right side of the creek. There's a lot of flat areas in there.
Yeah. A lot of it's flat.
Watch it. This tree's dead looking. Yeah, a lot of good flat areas.
Yeah.
That'd be a good area over there to set up a tent platform or something. But we could do the same over here. Let's see what it's like on back. Looks good. It's not entirely all hills. I mean, there's still some flat areas. Geez, every time we come back here, more and more trees fall. So the flat area so far was at toward the beginning. But it should extend all the way back to where that bench is. So I'm assuming if it's only 4 acres, it's got to be pretty narrow. If it goes all the way from back there up here. I don't know. I'd like to climb up there and see what's on top of that ridge. I assume we don't want to do that today, right? Now this section right here looks pretty sketchy. We might want to have you go first to make sure it's safe. You. Stay right there for a minute. I'm gonna shut this camera off. All right, I'm on the other side of that, and here comes Ashley and Christian. So yeah, when we looked at this map before, Ashley, yeah. You've never been back here, have you, Christian? There's you a huge piece of slate laying right there out in the open. You hear me?
Yeah, I see it.
So when we looked at that map, it extended all the way back to this bench back here like ours does, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to shut this off and cross this one now. You got it? Need to come here with a chainsaw and a quad runner, just pull everything. You got to watch what you're doing. Come on. When we was camping out last time, this is where I was hearing all the coyote coming from. That was this direction. Nice area back here to set up a tent. Christian, you want to camp back here? So this is the very back of our yard, our land. And if we was to buy that chunk of land, basically it extends up through there and all the way back up to where we started in that general area. Pretty neat back here, isn't it? Look at it, how it wraps around. All right, that's the very back, right here. So if you used to go up over that hill, Christian, it goes all the way back up over, and it would end up at the very back of the land over there. One of these days we need to climb up through there and go this way. As steep as these hills are, it'd be pretty rough. Ashley, you got this big like canyon looking thing that the creek flows through, right?
Yeah.
But it looks like kind of flat up in the top of there, doesn't it? Just came out of that logging path. I think we were going to go up and check out my brother's cabin. Wind isn't too bad when you're down in this valley, is it? I mean, it's still bad, but let's go around the front side this way. I cannot believe it's not all muddy with all the rain. Look at all the deer tracks going up this.
Yeah. This usually is muddy.
Just step on the pine needles anyways because it's still a little muddy. It's clay, not mud. It's a little muddy up here, be careful. All right, we are up at my brother's cabin, making sure everything looks good, and it does. gonna check his back door real quick. Now we're hiking down off this hill. With all this weather that's been coming through lately, I'm surprised there's not a bunch of blowdowns. All right, we are wrapping up here, heading out to the car. We'll be coming down here before long to do some camping trips and stuff once it warms up a bit more.